Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Onyi Best, and you're welcome to Onyi Best Beauty Patente B. So guys, in today's video, we'll be talking on still segnaletica orizzontale e segni sull'ostacoli. Now, this particular one we're going to be dealing on today is Striscia Laterale, the side stretcher for the margin of the road. Okay, we'll be seeing what it is like and how many type of the Striscia Laterale we will get for inside this Patente B. Okay, if you are just seeing this channel for the very first time, I urge you to please subscribe, turn the notification bell on, like this video. If at the end of this video you like what you're getting, do not forget to like. It is very important. Like it means a whole lot to me. Okay, so I will jump into the reason why we are here. Then of course we're going to see the type of Striscia laterale, the sideline for the margin of the road, the type we will get. Okay, let us jump right into it. E se immagine della carreggiata sono segnalati con striscia di colore bianco che possono essere continua o discontinua. Now, this margin of the carriageway, it can be signaled with a white line, white striscia. Okay, where we say if it can become continuous one like this, you see this one is continuous, there's no breakage. This one it is discontinua, because you see I see them break them pieces. That is why they call them discontinuous line. While this one it is straight, bold, yeah, they call them continuous line, continua and discontinua. Now, this particular one will be seeing that of continua. The striscia laterale, the continuous one this time. La striscia laterale continua indicano il limite percorribile della carreggiata, segnalandone il bordo o separandola della banchina o della corsia di emergenza. Now, this continuous line, it will tell you the limit where you go for this carriageway. I'm going to give you an example. Then I'm going to come back to that one. I'll give you an example, then we'll go back. Now, this is a carriageway. From this particular spot, where this blue line, this blue car there, this place, this edge, so this edge here makes up a carriageway. Now, you see this particular lane, this striscia continua, it was separates this particular carriageway from this lane. This lane na CORSIA the emergency lane. Now, where this white line there, this white straight line, you see, it is very straight. No division, it is as straight as it should be. Okay, that made they call a continuous line. It tell you, say, it give you the place where you go figure. Don't go more than this line. You cannot climb continuous line. That is why it is there telling you this is the edge of this particular, now the margin of this particular carriageway. No go past like this. Okay. So this particular continuous line, it help you separate this carriageway from CORSIA di emergenza and that of banchina. So I'm going to go to banchina and show you what banchina is like. This is banchina. Now, this particular straight line you're seeing here, continuous line, striscia continua, it is here to help you, tell you the place, the limit where you fit drive. Don't drive past like this. No clamber. Okay. Possono essere valicate solo in particolari circostanze di emergenza. Now, only for particular emergency situation, now you go enter this particular place. Only for emergency situation, emergency circumstances. In loro presenza, vige il divieto di sosta. Okay, this one can only be crossed, this continuous line can only be crossed for emergency situation, unlike the one of discontinue. But this one, what they see now, continuous, as you just see on so it be, it tell you the limit where you go fit pass for this carriageway. No clamber, you fit use them only for emergency circumstances. All right, that is what that sign is for. Continuous line. Now, this one are discontinua. Le strisce laterale discontinua. E se la striscia laterale discontinua, delimitando il margine della strada principale in corrispondenza di diramazione secondaria o strada con obbligo di precedenza. Now, this one, it help you, tell you it differentiates the carriageway and the margin of the road in correspondence or in correspondence to this strada principale, it dey tell you say this particular place. I'm going to give you an example. E no stop you from climbing am. Most times you go see am for carriageway. Look at the separate corsia di accelerazione, corsia di decelerazione, piazzola di sosta, passo carabile. They take and help. Okay, it is here. Let me read. Let me read so that I won't just be saying it. Delimitando in ordine piazzola o zona di sosta, passi carabile, corsia di accelerazione or decelerazione. Yeah, that is basically what it's telling you. It they help you to differentiate, they help you to tell you the limits from this particular carriageway and these corsias. Okay, I'm going to give you an example for number one so you understand better with the picture. Now, let us look at this very first picture here. This very first picture here. Now, this is the Striscia Discontinua for the margine della carreggiata. From this particular margin, this last Striscia here, to this place makes up a carriageway. You can see in the middle here, there's something that divides these two places. This place now carriageway for people where they go this way. From this place now to this place, now carriageway for people where they go like this. Okay, this plane will separate them. They call them spartitraffico. Now, we are not talking about spartitraffico. I'm just telling you that from this spartitraffico to this particular edge makes up a carriageway. Now, from this edge to this particular place, this is la corsia di accelerazione. You can see this car here. They try to enter the carriageway. This lane where they come from, so they call them corsia di accelerazione. He won't use this corsia to enter this carriageway. Now, he can cross this line because it is discontinuous line. So, they are allowed to cross and enter the carriageway. Now, you see, say the margine na discontinua. Unlike the first one of that of corsia di emergenza, where be continuous line. This time around, it is discontinua. Same thing applies to piazzola di sosta. Same thing applies to corsia di decelerazione. This down one, so na corsia di decelerazione. The up one, na corsia di accelerazione. It won't enter. This side line, na discontinuous line, it will help them to enter. Now, this particular one, it is still discontinuous line, but this time, na corsia di decelerazione. Meaning, say, this time around, this car won't come out from the carriageway. From this place where this arrow is to this place makes up a carriageway. This car you're seeing here, it drive on top of this carriageway, but this time it won't exit, it won't come outside. Remember, say that lane where they usher you outside, they call them corsia waiting. Corsia di decelerazione. Decelerazione. You're coming out this time. You're not ascending, you are descending. Okay, so this particular car, it won't come out for this carriageway. It won't exit this carriageway. This lane that he wants to make use of, it is called corsia di decelerazione. You see as in they go? You see as in they go? That's it. Now, from this place, you begin to make your move. You're trying to enter, you make your move here. Enter this particular lane. Now, this lane will help you, come you from this carriageway, usher you outside to other smaller roads. Now, when you see yourself autostrada, this particular lane ushers you from autostrada to strada secondaria to area di servizio. It ushers you outside of this big road. Okay, this lane they call a corsia di decelerazione. Now, where to separate this corsia from the carriageway? Remember, saying that this discontinuous line. Where we talk about discontinuous line. Okay, we still have that of Piazzola di Sosta. This place na place where we say if you park put for road, you can park here. It not give you maximum of 3 hours like corsia di emergenza. Okay, this na place where we say if you park for road. Now, they call them SOS, na Piazzola di Sosta. You see line where separates this Piazzola di Sosta from the carriageway. It is a discontinuous line. This one not to show, but it is still a discontinuous line. There's a line here. If you can look closely, it is a discontinuous line. It is let's say then divide and short. That is why they call them discontinuous line. Okay, they're straight like that. They're continuous. Okay, so it separates the carriageway this time from the corsia, the Piazzola di Sosta, and it is discontinuous line. Same thing applies to passo carabile. Now, discontinuous line, they separate them from carriageway. Remember, say this Piazzola di Sosta, it not follow from the carriageway. It did beside them. e no follow for carriageway at all, but e follow for road. Say so many things where they for road, they for carriageway. So that is why I urge you, go back to chapter 1. You will learn different things, the difference between road, carriageway, lanes, how they come out one by one. You go know the difference between pista ciclabile, attraversamento ciclabile, the one way you go fit see for road, the one way you go fit see inside the carriageway. Then they there. The zebra crossing for legs that you find in the carriageway, it is different from the area pedonale where you define outside of the carriageway. Okay, these are two different things. So most times I always tell people, start from the roots, go to chapter 1. I have them in my playlist. Watch every time about chapter 1, know what be the basics of this particular patente we talk about. Then follow us gradually, they go. Okay, you can understand better. If you're missing the primary aspect, the later will confuse you. Okay, the later ones you're going to be seeing is going to confuse you. And that is that for continuous and discontinuous line. I hope I was able to explain better. If you don't still understand, leave them for comment section. I'm going to do something about it. If it is worth doing a video, fine. If it is not, I will explain right there in the comment section. See you guys in my next video. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Bye.